Time to play the game!
Hello. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use preprocessor commands in order to remove or add code elements to a file.c. For example, this will often get used in files.h, and I think I'll get back to that in the following video. They're called if, ifdef, ifndef, endif, and elif. Let me use an example, it'll be better. Here I have my main.c, and I'm going to do a hash. You've seen defines, we're going to use that. I'm going to use ifdef. If there exists a define of, let's say, tutu, then I'm going to do things. For example, my main will be written. Otherwise, if tutu hasn't been defined, the main won't even show. Basically, ifdef means if tutu is defined, whatever is between the hash and endif will be added to the file. Otherwise, it won't be. So here, has tutu been defined? No. And it hasn't been defined if I do cpp space main.c, there's nothing anymore. Same thing the other way around. If ndef, it means if tutu has not been defined, then whatever's been between hash ifndef and the corresponding endif should be displayed on the screen. This time my main came back. We could assemble them. For example, we could do ifndef titi and add another endif here. That would mean that if tutu hasn't been defined, we'll display what's between the endif and this ifndef. And if titi hasn't been defined, it'll display only what's between this ifndef and this endif. So normally, my main should appear, because neither tutu nor titi has been defined. Let's see. The main has reappeared. Now, in order to define tutu, we've seen defines. I told you we could use them, but we could also just use them to define tutu. If I write this, it's valid. It means tutu won't be replaced by anything. That's okay. But for preprocessor, tutu is something that exists. So, normally, again, if ifndef means that tutu hasn't been defined, as we've now defined it, my main's disappeared. Along with ifndef and ifdef, you'll also have elif. Elif equals else if. But my advice is to avoid those and rather do blocks with ifdef and ifndef. It'll be easier. With this, you'll be able to protect your files.h, and that's what we'll see in the next video.